Hello, Mr. Cooper. My name's Manolis Zontanos, and when I was in high school, I spent like 3 years and I made a collage of your career. And anyways, time went by and I ended up meeting your daughter in Hamilton, and I gave her the collage to give to you. And it would mean a lot to me if you, I think you know what I'm talking about, I think you've seen it. It would mean a lot to me if you told me what you thought of it.
We had it on the bus. It'll end up in my restaurant. It'll be end up in Cooperstown in Phoenix. So we'll put it up. We'll have it, you know, as soon as, because I like to take stuff that I get from the road and put it in the restaurant. People come, you know, they come there and they look at all this stuff. That's really unique things. I get some pretty odd stuff.
Right.
Today we just sent me this board that we just shot with a bow and arrow. And still had the arrow in it, you know, and everything stuffed. We put it in the women's bathroom. But yeah, it'll be up in the restaurant. So it won't just be for my eyes, it'll be for everybody's eyes.
I appreciate that very much. Last question. How many albums did you work with Frank Zappa with? Like,
how many did I do with Frank?
Yeah.
Really, the Pretty Speed album was the only album Frank produced to us.
Right.
And then, but I named it actually the Weasels Rip My Flesh album. That was my name. I gave him that one. And I was there for a lot of Frank's stuff because I kind of like partied myself in the log cabin, you know, and kind of watched how Frank worked. And he became really good friends of mine. He could have been my older brother. We were so similar. We had exactly the same sense of humor. So I felt really comfortable around Frank.
You're one of my heroes, so thank you very much, Alice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He went up. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna ask about the fucking collage. And then he did. I lost my fucking mind. That's some fucking balls, Manolis. That rules.
Yeah, what'd you think? I heard you laugh.
Dude, I lost my mind. I'm like, you wanna what? This fucking question has been plaguing this guy for so long, and now he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna ask in front of a room full of fucking people.
Yeah, that's what I thought of myself. The only way I'm gonna get an answer out of him is if I corner him.
Well, fucking, the funny thing is, if it goes up on his fucking restaurant, how awesome is that? That's bitching.
Well, yeah. Well, now, you know, I'm gonna put it on my website.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Wasn't that hilarious?
Awesome.
Can you believe I said that?
No, we were sitting back and we were just howling back there.
It was fucking hilarious because I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna ask about the fucking collage
Well,
for all these people, but at the same time, it was so endearing because you wanted to know.
Yeah. It's like I'm thinking this is my only shot. I'm gonna ask a question that I want to know.
You want to what? Fuck it. The one thing that you don't want in your life is regret.
No, it's just
because all you have to do is stand up and fucking ask. You're the man, dude. That rules.
Thanks, dude.
I've never heard anybody as psychotically passionate about a
really good interview.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want a copy of this?
No. Does the forward.
Does
he really?
Take the whole thing.
Like for real, it's a
Yeah,
Golf for Dummies or Idiots
Golf
Guide
for Dummies.
Golf or
He did the
whatever.
forward, yeah.
Yeah, like because I used to work in chapters. Very good. It was great.
Thank you. It's a $150 ticket you just sneaked in on. How'd you get here? I'm Manolis, man.
Yeah, he loves it.
Okay, tape me for a second. Okay.
How do I tape it?
It's taping. Hang on.
Hit record?
It's already recording.
Okay.
Do you want to ask me any questions or say anything?
Manolis Zontanos, you just asked Alice Cooper a question. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I feel good. It's taken me like years to get to Alice Cooper because I knew he had it for a while.
How many years has it been since you gave him the collage?
About I'd say almost 3 years, maybe 3 years. I made the collage like fucking I was in high school, man. I was like I don't know, man. It was a long time ago, right? And all I could think was like.
Wait, I think I was there the fucking night you gave him the collage. Wasn't it in Cops?
It wasn't Cops, it was the Hamilton place, behind Hamilton.
Yeah, I fucking ran into you that night, remember?
Yeah.
And then I run into you today to ask about the collage.
So yeah, like a year later, I go back to Alice Cooper's concert, and I was trying to ask someone about it, and this Brody guy says, yeah, man, I think he put it in his restaurant. His daughter, I was talking to his daughter, he said, yeah, he loved it. The exact words was, so basically, I've been like 2 years prior, I had this amazing collage. 2 years prior, I'm like, I want to get Alice Cooper to sign this this thing that I created. And so I went to like 2 years in a row, I went to shows that he did, and I could never get in. So about the third year, I'm like standing backstage, like behind Hamilton Place, and I'm trying the same old bullshit, trying to get to him, and nothing's panning out. So some guy says to me, hey man, see that chick over there? I'm like, yeah, that's Alice Cooper's daughter. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, fucking. I walk up to her, I'm like, hey, are you Alice Cooper's daughter? It's like, yeah. Is there any way I could get him to sign this? And she's like, no, I don't think so. It's awesome, but I don't think so. I'm like, and so at that point, I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, fuck this, man, this is bullshit. So I'm like, you know what, if I give it to you, will you give it to him? It's like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm totally sure.
Do you have any pictures? Like, this sounds like the greatest collage ever. When am I gonna get a Doug Nagy collage? When that's what you got to start that tomorrow.
You put your head in a guillotine and survive. I'll make you 2 collages, all right?
I think I'll do that, and then I'll put my hand in your ass.
So I'm going to. So, anyways.
Oh, we got to get out of here.
Okay.
Well, let's walk and talk. Walk backwards.
So I go back a year later, and I'm talking to the dude, this roadie, this security dude, and I said, hey man, I gave Alice Cooper's daughter a collage last year. Do you know what I'm talking about? And he goes, no, this is what he says to me. He goes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You're kidding.
No, I'm
the
not
roadie
kidding.
knew about the collage.
roadie knew about the collage. He goes, I know exactly what you're talking about. That thing was awesome. I'm like, really? So I gave him like a bunch of like my DVD and shit like that to give to Alice, but so then I found I was at the Rivoli doing a show, and I found a flyer for this thing, and I thought in my head, this is my chance. This is my fucking
shit. Sorry, I filled the bottle.
to ask Alice about the fucking collage. But I met him about before that. I just asked a question from the people, and I told him. I said, "Oh," and all he said to me was like, "Hey, man, hey, just hello," and it kept going. So I was like, I wasn't satisfied, you know. So I go back, like, and you just saw the footage. I went up there and fucking did it. So I asked him in front of a room full of people. So, because I wanted closure. I wanted acknowledgement.
I know.
You know
I know
what
it's bullshit.
You know? I don't know, man.
That's the fucking greatest, dude. I can't believe you snuck in. He answered your question.
Yeah. The only way I thought if I asked him in front of a room full of people, what is he gonna do?
Did you pay for a ticket at all today?
I paid to get into the actual thing. I paid $20. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't pay to get in that thing. We were just in there.
That's fucking awesome, Manolis.
I did what I did with. I just pretended I was supposed to be there. That's all I thought.
You're the dude.
Thanks, dude.